All right. We're
Howdy.
here. We're live. Fingerpod Doom. Finger Doom. 36. Finger.
I don't know why I really like that.
Doom. 36.
Make that into a soundbite.
Finger me timbers. We are SummerSlam week. Do we want to mention, do we want to have a 10 bell salute, or has the entire mainstream media pretty well covered it?
I think so, eh? It's up to you. I mean, everyone knows what happened. Good guy for the biz.
Yeah, Terry Bollea passed away. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that without Hulk Hogan, wrestling probably wouldn't be a thing today, or it would be very it definitely wouldn't have hit the mainstream and pop culture that it did, and allowed, you know, people like The Rock and Stone Cold and John Cena to transcend it even further. So
question.
Yeah,
would
he was a bit of an
say,
asshole. Go ahead.
Do you think it'd be more regional? Do you think wrestling would still be more regional if it wasn't for him?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably a safe assumption, is that we would have territories still.
Not a global phenomenon.
It may, you know, there was wrestling in Japan, so, and I'm sure it would have, you know, spread and been a thing throughout the world. And I'm sure there would have been somebody, right? Like, whether or not Ted Turner wasn't trying to compete with Vince McMahon, would Ted Turner have, you know, had the expansion idea, you know, in the television deals? It's possible. Would he have had a Hulk Hogan, though? Right? You don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. But
very, very important dude to the biz for sure. I think he made it, right? Like, we wouldn't have this huge empire we do today. All these little companies to compete.
Well, we wouldn't. Nope. And I remember just like probably watching rock and wrestling when I was a kid and thinking, oh, I'm going to go rent all these VHS movies of WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah.
And when you rented the VHS tapes, who was the guy? It was Hulk Hogan. So without watching the entirety of the VHS and seeing other guys like, you know, the Bret Harts, the Mr. Perfects, the Ric Flairs, all these other guys, the Macho Mans, you wouldn't have, many people wouldn't have discovered and kept their love of professional wrestling if it weren't for Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, well said.
So, and that's all I got to say about that. But moving on, it was the go home of Raw for SummerSlam. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I didn't think it was anyways. There was a couple of decent segments, right? The card itself on paper looks good. It looks exciting when you look at it from the perspective of what we know of the professional wrestler and the talent. You think, oh, these are good matches. But when it comes to building a story and building anything for you to be invested in, oh boy, not good.
Even that multi-women's match, Jesus, yeah, it had potential.
The 8-man,
yeah. I just felt it was all over the place.
It really was, right? They didn't build anything towards the triple threat. Largely in the fact that, you know, probably the Secret Hervis was you know, a third of the people there. Nikki Bella's not on the card, nor is Stephanie Vicaire. So is this needed, especially if Rhea and Io weren't going to tease anything, especially if Naomi was really doing nothing except pretend to dance like Nikki and, you know, be a great heel all in all, but didn't. Are the three of them going to put on a banger? Absolutely they are. Is there any reason for me to believe that Naomi's going to lose that belt? None at all.
No.
And she shouldn't.
Insane to do. No, that would be an insane move to do that.
Yeah. But to not tease anything, you didn't like, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the asshole that is The Rock to start?
Yeah. Okay. I always like that.
All right. Let me.
The Rock gets me heated.
Now, hold your horses. This headline does mention The Rock, but the picture would provide otherwise. So, The Rock
looks good.
Claims his final boss persona is the greatest heel in professional wrestling history. So I haven't watched Unreal yet. Did this dickhead say this on Unreal?
So far, episode 2, not yet, but he's backstage, of course, being so nice to CM Punk, like fake nice.
Oh,
and
God.
It's just like you just want to strangle him. If there's anything you need, you know, like call me. Like I got you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. How about your private jet?
It's so phony.
Yeah. Can I have that?
Yeah.
I need that actually. Can I have that?
I don't give a Brahma bull's ass,
fake, dude,
what The Rock has to say.
I think OBS did screw something up with my sounds.
Are you not hearing? I had to go in and choose everything up again. At least I can hear you.
I can hear my sounds, but you can't hear them, can you?
Not this time.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Fix that later, I guess.
I'll make sure they're coming through the stream. I think they are.
I'm sure they are because I can hear them, and it looks like it's hitting the hitting the thing here, but that's annoying.
Perfect.
That being said, let me just look at this because now I'm fucking really annoyed.
Yeah. I'll just be staring off into space as you play a sound. You'll play a little sound. I'll be like,
drooling. Yeah. Anyways, I played Chris Jericho saying, "I don't give a rat's ass what the Brahma bull has to say." So there you go.
Perfect.
Now that you've got the context.
Closed captioning. Do sign language for me.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. But who says this?
Yeah.
Who fucking says this? The final boss is the greatest heel professional wrestling has ever seen. An unstoppable force. There's nothing the final boss can't do or say. Well, no shit. But to call yourself the greatest heel ever, I could name...
Well, trying to get
10.
Trying to get Cena over.
Yeah, I could name 10 without even thinking about it right now. But fuck me.
His job's not to be that, though.
What a pretentious asshole. I don't get it. Anyways.
No, diminishes Cena's run for sure.
100%
Just saying that diminishes. Yeah. So rude.
100% it does. On a run that's already been dog shit. Right? Like him, Hunter, Michael Hayes, Cody, all these guys can say, oh, it's been great. It's been fun. It's been as fantastic as we want it to be. It's all just smoke. They're just all blowing smoke because it has been awful. It has really been awful. So that being said, do you think that they can successfully pull off a double turn on Sunday?
Successfully? No. I just don't see it happening. Cody is too well liked, and I think Cena's just so dry right now. No one will know even what to do. What do you see happening? What do you think it would take?
Well, it is a street fight. It would take Cody battering Cena with a chair similar to Austin Rock. And it would probably take a run-in from the greatest professional wrestling fucking heel of all time. And side with Cody.
And finally get his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
Which at the end of the day, they could say, that was the swerve all along. This was the real swerve.
Save their ass, yeah.
Because to have John commit to a full final year of being a heel, I just cannot see him wanting to do that.
No. He'd have to know it's not working too. Like he would see that.
Yeah. He would have to. And especially as it gets closer and closer and closer to the end, he's just going to get cheered more and more and more because everybody knows this is it. And for all the record books have to say is he is the winningest champion in professional wrestling history. He is the GOAT for what a record book could say. In terms of titles, in terms of even probably, I don't think he'd be the highest. I don't know if he'd even be number 2, but in terms of draw power.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only way is for Cody to be battering Cena.
Yep.
For Cena to run the blade. And for The Rock to come down to act like the save and rock bottom Cena in the middle of the ring. To me, that's the only way it'll work.
Cutting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, like, Cody's just... kids just love him, watching him do these signings and everything. He is over.
Well, and that's the other thing. His lineups at these fan fairs, would they let him do his podcast still as a heel when he's a babyface during it the whole time? They just signed this deal for the podcast, right? There's so much merchandising and promotional shit. It's just unfortunate, right? Or you have, I don't know, like, does Rollins return and cash on John? We're going to find out on Saturday or Sunday if Seth is actually legitimately hurt. Because I still 20% don't believe he is. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. By now but
his ligament would be mush by now if you didn't get it reattached and blood flow and stuff. Like, it would just be, you'd have gangrene. Like, geez, man. He would have had to have surgery by now.
Or all he would have needed was a scope, right? Similar to Brett.
Yeah.
In 97. Brett only was in the wheelchair for what, 3 months, 2 months? I can't remember. I know it wasn't that long though.
Well, and Seth had a scope before too, and he came back pretty damn quick. So very possible.
Well, he would have had it after WrestleMania 40, I believe, because he was wrestling on borrowed knee at that time, I believe. But anyways, there's right to promote it as the biggest SummerSlam ever, to not have any fucking build for anything else. Something has to happen in this match for it to make the event worthwhile. Something does.
It looks nice on paper.
In my opinion,
all the matches look good. Yeah. So, like, what is it going to take? Because it has to be an event. It's not just like, here's a bunch of good matches that should be Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
Figure it out. Yeah.
I know there's, like that report came out about Brock Lesnar being banned.
Yeah.
Whether that's true or not, I doubt it. Brock Lesnar's returned at SummerSlam, twice?
Yeah. Perfect time.
Yep. Especially
get first cut in and then you
yeah.
Come back for a few months.
If, Punk wants get first cut in. I gotta take the first layer off, get the crop done.
Rena, I'm out.
You take honestly, our son to hockey, and I'll take that bull daughter of mine to wrestling school.
Yeah, she's gonna train. She should train. Holy,
she'll be lifting.
I'd be scared to watch that.
Yeah, her and her dad bailing. So they're bonding, just bailing. She could throw me over, like, she could toss me like a fucking bale of hay easily.
Easily, yeah. Both spitting, just here's some chew. I could see. Oh.
Big fat chawing, just dribbling down their beards.
Just both farting, sweaty meat farts. Just Dad, you want to hear this? What? Just sick. Good for her though.
Anyways. Well, do you wanna should we go over SummerSlam then? Do we need to discuss anything about Raw? There's really only two things I'd like to talk about.
Okay, and then we can do like predictions or something. That'd be fun.
Okay. So do you have any specific notes from Raw?
I really liked AJ and the Kabuki Warriors together. I don't know why, what it was. Yeah, they just work so well together. Loved it. That's about it.
Yeah, that was a great match.
Yeah.
So the one thing is Punk's promo.
Yep.
That definitely put something into the match that was lacking. Right? It gave me this sense that Punk knows his time is up. Or very it's coming to an end. Right? He says he still had, the drive and the determination and the addiction, and the pride is still there to be a world champion again.
Yeah.
And that he's going to prove to Gunther that he still is the best in the world, because last week Gunther said, he said something like, the best in the world is the man with the world heavyweight championship.
Yeah. It was great.
It was probably Punk's better promo in a number of months, I thought. Just the fire behind it. He did, and still putting Gunther over.
Yeah.
Just recognizing, or maybe making people that hadn't realized think, okay, well, this might be his last go at it. Because if he doesn't win here, when is he going to have another world title match?
Yeah. How many do you get before you just don't anymore?
And he kind of pulled the Cena card and said, I have the right to call my shot because I am the best in the world and I have that ego or whatever.
True.
But didn't let Gunther really get a word in, cut him off, right? He basically had the comeback of you get a comeback in a match. Well, that was the comeback of the promo for him. So
yeah.
I thought that was good. And then I thought the end segment of the show with the Bronze destroying Reigns and Jay was fantastic.
Yes.
History
no
shows
one making
us,
the save.
History shows us that just means they're not going to win the match. And they shouldn't win the match because Roman's in it.
Yeah.
Right? Roman will get the pin. But for those two guys, Roman especially, to be bumping around and selling for Braun specifically the way he has been in the last 3 weeks just shows me that Roman knows that Braun Breaker is the future of this fucking company.
Yeah. He wouldn't do that for anyone else.
No. And having Heyman's endorsement doesn't, helps for sure. But
yeah.
Braun Breaker just fucking gets it. The way he's chirping to the camera, when he's saying like, this is my ring, these are my ropes, calling those people fat asses in the crowd and all. Like, he sounds just like his uncle also. Exactly like his uncle. Give me a fucking mic.
Yeah. He could chirp so well too. Like, Scott was one of the best at it. I like that Braun is picking that up.
And it's, he had that first promo with Roman, would have been 3 weeks ago now. No, it would have been the promo where he took the mic from Seth.
Okay, yes.
And he was a little shaky at first, but really came into it at the end. I thought it was a great promo. And then the following week, he went head to head with Roman on the mic. And then last week, he didn't have a mic, like a promo, little backstage thing, but just the way how he reacted in the ring and was, talking to the crowd here and talking to the camera here specifically in this area after he had speared Roman in the ring, right? Like, he just gets it. And something will have to go glaringly wrong for him to not be the face of this company in 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever get a clean. Yeah. It'll be Roman that passes the torch, essentially, I think, right? So I don't think.
Yeah, he'd have to mess up severely, like you say, like it would have to be bad. because he's destined for it.
And I don't think he's going to get a clean win over Roman this year. And probably not, maybe the tail end of next year, but that even seems like a stretch for the long booking that they want to give these guys. So
a Rumble
big
win?
Stars, essentially. Yeah. I don't even know if they'd have him win the Rumble per se, as they would, maybe a Chamber.
Which would be good.
Yeah.
That secondary world title, just to keep him at that level.
Right. I think probably the Rumble in the next couple of years would be Punk and Gunther, providing they stay healthy.
You know what's crazy? You talking about Punk, Gunther. On Unreal, when Punk went to have his first match on that Netflix debut, he actually was talking to Gunther and Ludwig and said, "You'll have to let me know how I do, guys. The honest European wrestling, I need to know how I do in my match. I'll come to you guys after." So he wanted their advice. He wanted them to criticize him. So he respects Gunther like crazy.
Oh, neat.
So I'm this match I think is going to be.
He's going to allow Gunther to chop the shit out of him.
Yeah. There's such a level of respect there. Really cool.
Yeah, I expect both those boys to be laying their shit in, that's for sure. Because Punk's not afraid to.
No.
So I think that'll probably be like the third or fourth best match of the weekend, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm expecting this TLC match to be absolutely crazy. So.
It's going to be insane.
So let's see what's going on here. Did you hear that sound?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Fucking
whatever. The only other good thing, Rusev finally woke up. That I'm like, hey, that's a Rusev I like to see. I thought his promo was decent. Don't know why they couldn't start him out. Yeah.
Yeah, that one?
Yeah. When he was actually in the ring, mouthing off, and after he beat up Sheamus.
Oh, that one.
I can't tell when I don't know when the commercial breaks are, minus that little three minute in the corner.
No, that wasn't in the commercial. He did a promo with Jackie during the commercial.
Okay, no, this was like after he beat the shit out of him and said mouthed off. I'm like, oh, he woke up perfect. Because what are you doing with him?
He laid his shit into Sheamus with that shillelagh too. Did you see Sheamus's fucking ribs after?
The receipts are gonna be good.
Yep. That match 3 is on Raw next week, so
yeah, that'll be good.
All right, do a little SummerSlam preview here, prediction. Okay, night 1. Where are we at here? Let's bring this window over here and have a look. What's with this fucking Netflix thing at the top now? Where I guess you probably don't have that on TV, but on the desktop version, it just shows a game. Netflix games at the top now, and you can't get rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have to look at don't Cozy see that. Grove all day. It's stupid.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore yet? Yeah, I did, but I was falling asleep, which annoyed me. I did like MJF in it, though.
Was it funny at all?
There was its spots. It was a flashback to like the 2000 to 2010 comedies. So I did enjoy it that way. I'm going to watch it again when I'm not so dead. You didn't check it out?
Got a fresh bottle of Just for Men for it looks like.
He did. He did.
I see that Ben Stiller's in it. Oh, your back's going to be hurting. Anyways.
So many people in it. I was shocked. Minus Nikki Bella, who got cut.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, we're gonna play a little digital love here as we do this prediction.
Ooh.
Okay. SummerSlam night 1. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Man, there's some strange decisions here. So, what's the opener going to be? Have they released the match order?
As far as I know, I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think so either. So, it's probably going to be, you know, I would have to think it might be Gunther and Punk.
To open. Woo.
Well, Reigns is main eventing.
Okay, yeah.
I would think, obviously, right? Unless they do Raquel and Roxanne versus Charlotte and Alexa to open. Is that going to be a hot enough opener? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a hard one because night 2 is that ladder match, right? Or is that night 1?
Night 2 is the TLC, yes.
Okay, I hope that opens on night 2. My God.
I don't know if they would open with that. That might be too hot.
That could be the issue too. Maybe Becky, Lyra. Night 1 though, yeah. Geez, do you open up with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll? Do you open up with that?
Oh, the promotions that's been getting and the media rounds? No, that'll be like before. Well, they wouldn't put 2 tag matches back to back, but I bet you it'll close with Tiffany and Jade, Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, and then Reigns, or Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, then Tiffany, Jade, then Reigns and Braun. Because you're not gonna put, unless you put Sammy and Carrie in, like, I don't know, the crowd will pass
Which to
out.
me is, yeah, that's gonna be in the. I feel like that's gonna be like oh, here, go have a pee.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Some people online think that people that would call themselves experts think that this is Carrion's swan song. They haven't re-signed, and this is them saying, thank you. Sorry we couldn't get anything done. Here's your pay-per-view match.
Okay. Give the win to Sammy.
Yeah. Go out there and do the job, and we'll see if we can fit you later on.
God, that'd be so disappointing.
It'd be tough to go out there and do the job and do it in, you know, I don't think Carrion's like that and wouldn't, you know, go into business for himself, but
no. Frustrating.
Yeah.
Like organically over. Been through shit with gimmick after gimmick of just turds.
Yep. Did you listen to that voicemail that he tweeted with that had Kevin? Now your favorite, but it had Kevin Sullivan in it.
No.
I guess Kevin Sullivan phoned him and left him a voicemail saying like,
"Yeah,
hi Kevin, it's Kevin. Just saying, you know, like you have the size, you have the talent, you have everything. I don't know why it's not translating. I don't know why they're not using you. If you want to phone me or text me, I'm here. We can try to figure it out."
Wow.
So I didn't look
crazy.
Today after if he said or if there was anything else that he elaborated on that. I didn't look today. It was pretending to be busy intense, at work, though. So
and to post it like just no shame.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because when did Kevin Sullivan pass?
Oh shit. Honestly, I don't even remember hearing he did. I'm gonna cry. No, I really don't know when. Let me look.
Last year, this time, about a year ago. Last year. Yeah.
So yeah, he's still Carrion still wasn't being used at all.
No.
Very interesting.
But anyways, all right, night one. Yeah. Saturday, SummerSlam. This will be my snooze break. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Like I said, I just don't... neither of these two can carry a match.
No.
In my opinion.
Train wreck? Are you thinking train wreck, or how bad are you thinking?
Well, let's think. Like, if Asuka and Jade at King of the Ring was awful.
Yeah.
At no fault of Asuka's. And Asuka is at least 5 times the professional wrestler Tiffany Stratton is at this point.
Yeah.
Let's even say twice the wrestler that Tiffany Stratton is.
That's generous, yeah.
Right? Like, it's just not... It's not gonna be good. Tiffany and Charlotte Flair had an awful match.
Yes.
And yes, there was some heat and whatever in it, but Charlotte is, by many people's view, the best female wrestler in the world. Or was it?
Yeah, the heat should have helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're a Flair.
She's up there, man.
Heat is in your blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just don't think that this will be any good, to be quite honest. Maybe they prove me wrong, but I bet you this match is under 7 minutes.
Oh man, I can't see it going any longer. If it does, that's it. You're pushing your luck.
Yeah, I don't know if Jade has the gas tank or the repertoire of movement to go through a match longer than 7 minutes. To be very honest.
And who even calls it? Is Tiffany gonna be calling the match
thing.
Or like?
Tiffany can't call a match.
No. Oh. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's just not something I'm looking forward to. I'm just trying to look something up here.
You see it?
Her and Asuka's match was 8 minutes and 35 seconds. So.
Okay.
And it could have been.
Do you see
5.
a title change?
I hope not, but.
Okay.
They can't. They honestly can't. Jade is just not ready.
No.
Jade is not even close to being ready. As much as she might think she's ready, you've got 5 women in NXT that I can think of after watching that episode of NXT alone that have more ability and are more ready to be world champion than Jade Cargill.
Yeah. So much talent.
Yeah. And one of them, probably 2 of them, shouldn't even be in NXT. There's just no room for them on a main roster right now. So.
And she just, she wants to advance into movies. It's just her little stepping stone. I'm sure of it, right?
Yeah,
You've heard
she
it.
doesn't give a shit. She doesn't give a shit.
So it's like, yeah, you've invested, but cut ties and let these women who want to wrestle come up. Because they're so good, some of them.
Well, we'll see, in whatever it is, 2 months or maybe it's next year. I don't know. She has a movie coming out, right? So I guess we'll see. And whenever that movie comes out, how good of an actor she really is.
Stand back.
there's a storm coming. That'll be her next gimmick.
Yeah.
Molly Holly.
Superhero, yeah. Well,
Hurricane. What was Rosie's?
he was he was
What did they call him?
just Rosie. I forget what his gimmick was, but I'm sure it was just Rosie.
That's all they could think of.
So bad. Yeah, let me look that up because that's ridiculous.
Super Rosie.
And like
the Rosebud.
That's probably it.
The Rosebud.
Super Rosebud.
Mr. Prolapse.
I was just as I was typing, I wrote super. I was gonna write Super Rosie into Google. I'm like, oh my god, I had that in my head. Remember that Adam? I forget his last name, but Adam whatever, and he had the rosebuds. Adam Rose. There we go. That horrible gimmick. That was hilarious.
Vince thought it was great. Goddamn, that's good. Reminds me of the Janelle Grant. Anyways.
The big old bud. Yeah, like if she wins, I do think she'll get the title, but I don't think it'll be a success. I think they're gonna try and where the title makes the person instead of the person making the title.
But Tiffany's
I think they're
run
gonna
is
hope
flopped
that title
also,
makes them.
so,
Yeah.
realistically.
Yes.
So
A little sad little project.
Well, it was fine. I think the whole thing with Charlotte really hampered the run for her, to be honest.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Everyone loved Tiffany before that.
Yeah. Judgment Day versus Charlotte Bliss.
Do you see another title change? I don't know. If Charlotte and Alexa win it, who would be the next ones up to challenge them? That's how I like to look at it sometimes.
Well, there is nobody on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And I think the whole Charlotte and Alexa thing has to build still.
Yeah. Plus, Roxanne and Raquel are working so good, and if Liv returns, you want them to have the titles.
That's
when
right.
Liv, or I would like that, but
it's just like, so they hold the titles for another 6 months, and right, or maybe they lose them on Raw or at a pay-per-view, and Liv is returning the Monday Night Raw the next night and goes, "Where's the titles?"
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you
right,
guys failed.
There's no teams,
yeah, that
right?
would be.
So it's like, what the fuck are we doing with these belts? Got to have something to put women together to be a team in a sense, but it's like there is enough women, and there was more women.
Plenty.
You just released 100 of them. You released Dakota. She could have been paired with anybody really at this point.
Yeah. That way she won't get hurt. She's not in there all the time. That'd be a good protection. Even Pure Fusion, I mean, you could have kept them for tag matches, just a job here and there.
Yeah.
I guess not, but there's so many other women that you could put into teams instead of breaking them up.
Yeah, you got rid of those Kaden Carter and Katana Chance too.
Yeah, and the crowd enjoyed that.
I think Judgment Day retains only because Raquel and Roxanne, and especially Raquel, have been Raquel has easily been the most improved talent over the last 3 months.
Yes. Yeah, super entertaining.
And Roxanne is a workhorse. think the dynamic personally works better than the Raquel and Liv dynamic. So I don't see them losing.
Okay, I like that.
You got to save the big title changes for the big matches, right?
Yes.
What should we go to next? Oh, excuse me. Sammy and Karrion. I don't think there's really much to talk about here.
Yeah.
Sammy is gonna take it here, I think. What?
I do think you're right. I think you're right about that little swan song. It's
just they don't have room for him. And they want him to be used, and people want him to be used, and there's just no room for him.
No.
At the moment, not on Raw anyways, and he just, right, like, tried with AJ Styles, it didn't work, right? He tried with Sammy, it's not working.
No, it's almost weighing Sammy down in a sense, right? Where Sammy's just hard to watch.
If you can't have good matches against a guy like AJ Styles and Sami Zayn,
yeah,
you know, it's not them at that point. You know, AJ, you could have said, okay, well, you know, maybe AJ had an off night. But now that it's Sammy as well, and the matches, they're not good matches, right? So
no.
Yeah, I just
not blockbusters.
No, they're not. So it's just not translating or something. So I'm have to say Sammy there.
Yeah. Agree.
How about Tootsie Roll and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul?
I just can't wait to see that big jelly choke slam. God, he gets height. He's so strong.
He's very strong. Watch him do it to Drew.
Yeah. But that poor Drew's gonna have to sell and be like, oh, I gotta fucking go vertical and then horizontal for this.
Take the pin after a jelly roll choke slam for forgetting his passport and making them fucking work to get him over there for the event.
Oh, literally, he's like, I'm gonna have to jump up in the air for this prick. Like, oh boy.
It's embarrassing.
So I mean,
really,
for the moment, it is very embarrassing. And Logan is respected backstage. You can tell. I'm sure there's still people who don't, but on Unreal, he's liked. It seems.
Because the cameras were rolling.
It could be too, yeah. But Cena even went up to him and shook his hand. Of course, and little hug, but yeah, it's got to be a feel-good moment match, right? Where they're like, "Here you go."
I think he is respected only because he, as much of a part-timer as he is, he does train and take it seriously.
Yeah,
and puts guys over by selling for them, right? He makes them look good by the bumps that he's taken and the selling that he's doing.
Yes.
Alternatively, I would imagine that Logan's probably going to take some crazy ass RKO and take the pin. I don't think they're going to put the pin on Drew.
I'd hope not. Just because Drew's had enough of that.
Get random losses and all sorts of other crap. Yeah.
Roll up.
Yeah, do a roll up that one match? Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna take Randy and Jelly, with Logan taking the pin after this some crazy RKO.
Okay, love it. Hopefully we see a Viscera splash by Jelly.
Oh yeah,
that'd be great.
Maybe you can do a Vader moonsault.
Fuck, if he gets up there, I'll respect him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, though. That would be badass.
Oh, excuse me. I can't stop yawning.
Oh, it's the day, man.
It must be. Let's go. We got 2 big ones left here. Let's do this one first. Gunther and Punk.
Whew. What do you think?
I think I guess the question is, where would Gunther go from here if Punk wins?
Yeah.
I don't think Punk should win. I think I seen today that he is the betting favorite, though, to win.
Oh, shit. So give him a run, lose it back to Gunther? Or because, yeah, what do you do with Gunther? He just kind of won it back, and it's going good. Better than the first run.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Just it. Where does he go? Braun and Bronson are tied up. Well, we don't know that. Is Reigns sticking around till after SummerSlam now?
Take the rest of the summer off. You've earned it.
Yeah, he did just have another kid, didn't he?
More than likely. It feels like he has one every year.
Yeah, I just... Punk can go with anybody without the title.
Yes.
I just don't think Gunther can go with anybody without the title. Gunther needs the title, I think, to be able to have some sort of compelling program with someone.
I hate that for him. I really do, because with Imperium, they're so good. It was just such a threatening group.
It was, yeah. Or even him as IC champion, right? It was just...
Yeah.
But you had mid-card talent that you were building him up with, right?
Yeah.
And he could kind of, for the most part, I don't want to say squash them, but dominate them for the majority of the match.
Yeah.
So could Gunther, and I guess it depends too if Roman's staying or not. If Roman leaves and Jay is now tag team again with Jimmy, who's coming over, all signs point to Jimmy coming over. And Jay needs to be a tag wrestler because he's not a good singles. They can be the Yeet Bros or something now. I don't know, but
gets him out of the singles thing. You're right, though.
Yeah,
which will be nice.
And then you can have your Gunther and Braun Breaker match.
Yeah,
and really a loss, for either one of those guys against each other isn't going to hurt them.
No. Selfishly, I would like to see Punk get a run in, I guess.
I would too, for sure.
I don't know when, though. But I don't feel it's like the time, or it's like, necessary right now.
Yeah. You would think that, one title would have to change on night 1 and one on night 2, no?
Yes. So if we haven't changed...
to keep people there, that might only get one night happy?
Yeah. And it is a huge event. You got to make it worthwhile.
You can't give it to Jade, in my opinion. And I don't think... I think there's still legs for the Charlotte and Alexa dynamic to be a team without titles.
Yeah.
So then Punk does win. And it's
Which
not
I'm
like,
okay with.
It's not like a loss to Punk hurts Gunther either. So.
No.
And maybe they run a program until Survivor Series. Like,
because I mean, Punk is in good shape.
He is, yeah.
He could handle. I think he could handle it without being so brittle. So I wouldn't mind that.
All right.
And then the Seth question. Does Seth cash in? Does he though?
Punk win? Does Seth cash? Yeah. That builds their story. That builds that match all the way to Mania. Realistically, it builds Punk versus Seth all the way to Mania. Seth being the champion knows that, yeah, I can drag this out. We can build this and we can sell tickets, make money, and I can drop this to Punk for his Mania thing. For his Mania main event title win.
Be such a good moment too. I like that build up.
Gunther can then say you screwed us both, maybe, or something. I don't know. You can have Gunther and Punk versus the Bronze. Who knows?
Yep. Perfect.
Gunther's a face then. Can we handle a face Gunther? I don't know.
I think it'd be cool.
Babyface Gunther, yeah.
Dancing, shucking and jiving.
Yeah. Doing a spin-a-rooney.
Yeah. But at least a cocky, cool kind of face. I don't like you, but I got your back. That'd be kind of neat.
One thing we didn't talk about on Raw was El Grande Americano number 2, who looked exactly like Pete Dunne, but...
Do you think?
Yeah, but what's the point? How long are we going to play this out for? You know what I mean?
Yeah. How many is there going to be?
Yeah.
What happened to Tyler Bate? Was Tyler Bate released, his tag partner? I think he was. Oh, okay.
Hurt again.
Because that tag team was... I enjoyed those two together.
Yeah. I thought he came back, they had a couple matches, then he got hurt again, I thought. But
they for sure did have those matches. Because, I mean, geez, throw them in there with Judgment Day and LWO. That would be phenomenal. Yeah.
Pete Dunne's a great wrestler. All right, night 2, SummerSlam, the Summerfest, the SummerSlam, night 2.
Hey.
These are all relatively good, so we don't have to pick. Night 2 is by far the better card. So, anyways, TLC match: the Wyatt Six versus Andrade and Phoenix versus Do It Yourself versus Fraxium versus Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits.
Huge.
This is crazy in the fact that I would almost venture that the Hardy Boys and at least Bubba Ray are going to be backstage to help produce this match for these guys.
I like that.
Because, or to at least be in the arena to talk to them all before the match. Because none of these guys, do any of these guys have any experience short of that ladder match they had on SmackDown that was insane, I guess.
Yeah.
And that was the Profits. That was just the Profits, DIY, and Motor City.
Yeah. 12 dudes in the ring with ladders. It's just
with ladders, with tables, right? Like there's gonna be some crazy fucking stacked tables bump in this match.
Yeah.
Good thing half of them are super light.
That's mostly cruiserweights.
I don't know who I think's gonna win this. Wyatt Six just won it. Can't see them dropping the titles off of the Wyatt Six in a matter of 3 weeks. It's possible.
Yeah.
And especially since they have a fucking some sort of like show at Universal Orlando now for Horror Fest or something. I just seen today.
Okay. I didn't know that. So yeah, promo that.
So whether they have the titles or not, it's not going to matter. But
no, I hope they win just to solidify their championship run a little bit. Like if they do get the win out of this, they can say for sure that they're not just transitional champs, and they can do something crazy and painful, and they can be the crazy ones. You know, keep that gimmick up, I guess.
Yeah, Joe Gacy can take the bump then.
Yeah.
Then they can freebird the title, right?
Yeah. Because, man, the talent in this match. Jeez.
I probably expect this match to be the match of the weekend. Only because, you know, half of these guys got left off of Mania in what was, I believe, planning to probably be like a TLC match. Wasn't it? What did that thing on the Unreal?
Yeah, because that was the whiteboard in the background.
Yeah, the whiteboard. I'm sure it had a tag team ladder match on it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I'm sure it did too. Because I mean, geez, if Fraxium are hungry, they want to prove that they can hang, which they can. I'm sure DIY want to prove, like, yeah, we're the older dudes, just like Motor City, but look at what we can do. And Andrade too, like the poor guy, like he needs to be used more, which thankfully he is.
I'm just trying to find it, but I can't. So much stuff on Unreals on these sites today.
And Ray Phoenix, man. Yeah, so those two need to be used.
Anyways, I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm reading some changes, but
there wasn't, but
I thought they're okay.
Oh, it was just 6-way ladder matches for the men's starters.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, because they were gonna do a 6-pack IC or something like that, I think, eh?
Yeah, and a US, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna say Wyatt 6 retain. Yeah, I'm picking
Seems
Wyatt
the most
6.
Yeah.
Dom and AJ. This is pretty easy.
See, this
Dom.
is where this is where I'm like, okay, what does AJ do after this now? Because AJ finally got a little steam.
True.
But I mean, Dom has to keep that title and win the AAA title. That would be just like so good.
Well, his reaction was fucking crazy in Mexico. It was crazy.
That's gold. That's pure gold. If they do that, the eyes on that product.
It's just, and then it's just kind of the same boat they're in with TNA. Is it bad publicity?
Shit, yeah. With Dom, he's just such a grease ball. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Trick's been doing good.
Dom wins this match for sure.
Yep.
Solo Jacob steel cage match.
Do you switch the title back already? I'd love that.
I'd love it too, but I don't. I think Jacob is beyond the US title.
Yeah.
And based on the recent report of how they're pretty much angling for him to be one of their top 3 people in the company moving forward. Yeah, he doesn't need the US title.
No.
Let Solo and fucking LA Knight bark all over about that again.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah, there you go. So Solo would be busy after. Yeah. Jacob, climb the ladder. Keep going, bud.
Yeah. And go and move to Raw.
Yeah. Oh, crazy on Raw.
Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward to me, to be honest. I think Solo wins. Obviously, with help of all of his NFTs or whatever they're called.
I swear they're trying to be a ripoff of that 50 Cent show he produced about the real gang, Larry Hoover or whatever. BMF.
I have no idea.
It's just literally like, it's a good show. It's a real good show, all in Detroit.
Detroit.
Rock City.
Is Eminem?
Yeah. No, he is not. Oh. It's just about a gang there.
It's not about D12 then. The gang D12.
I wish. Purple Hills is a fucking good song.
Yeah.
Purple Hill. I do the rated.
You do the G-rated version. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know too, because my parents didn't let me listen to rap music.
Because it's so bad.
These blue and yellow purple hills. That doesn't make sense.
No. And why is there pills in the music video? What does that have to do with? So dumb.
Becky and Lyra.
Jeez. Lyra better win.
I think Lyra does win.
Yeah.
And I think this will be a pleasantly good match, to be honest.
Yeah.
A very pleasantly good match. Lyra had a bit of a rough night at the office on the mic yesterday, I thought. It was very like, hey, blank city, how are we doing today?
Yeah, it did get a little scripted.
Yeah. And her shoes. These are my Becky stompers. Okay. Yeah. Moving on.
That was so bad.
But I'm interested. She laid her shit in with that stick on Becky's ribs also.
Yeah.
Becky showed that she had that. Her head. I know she had that Instagram photo, and I was like, "Holy fuck! Is your spleen bruised? Your kidneys all fucked up now? Jesus Christ!"
Just scrambled eggs in her poor ovaries, and just boom.
Eggs over easy. She should say that and then box kick her.
They need to get more into that. I love that. Box kicker.
Over easy, low blow.
Oh, they should do that shit more often.
You're on Netflix. It's like Netflix blocking out like fuck you Solo or whatever, and it's like, but you're gonna play, a movie where somebody gets, raped or
yes,
they're allowed to say fuck in the Unreal series, but you're gonna block it out and like, get the fuck out of here.
I know. It's so pathetic.
Anyways, I think these two are going to lay their shit in also.
Yeah.
And they have been in their previous matches, beating the shit out of each other. So
great for night 2.
Old Rebecca Quinn and I don't know how to pronounce Lyra's name.
Valkyria.
Aoife. Aoife. It's very Irish.
Irish names like that. It's probably like her name is probably literally Laura, but it's spelled like that. It drives me insane. I've tried to learn a bit of it, and I'm like, I don't comprehend any of this. It's so weird. Oh, it's just pronounced Lyra, Laura. Yeah,
but it
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, frustrating language.
Is an Irish and Gaelic feminine given name means beauty or radiance? Where's the pronunciation? Yeah. Where do I go to pronounce it?
On Wiki, there should be a little speaker button.
There isn't, because maybe they don't even know how to pronounce it.
They're just like, what is this name? I wonder if ChatGPT will know.
Here we go. How do you say Alfie? Is it
I bet you it's god awful.
Aoife.
What? What the heck?
It's Aoife. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that's your Irish lesson for today. This is Fingerpod of Doom. You're fucking Irish.
Yeah. I wish I could understand Gaelic. It's just ridiculous.
And here we go. This will actually be my match of the weekend. Naomi, Rhea, Io.
Do they blend? Are they going to blend well?
Well, that's what I was just going to say. We know that Rhea and Io can put on a absolute classic of a match. But how is Trinity LaShawn Fatu going to I'm on the wiki, so other names show up here. How is Naomi going to translate into this match? Naomi can work, no doubt about it. But you know what? I won't be surprised if they give these women 20 minutes, 22 minutes.
Just because of the work rate. Yeah.
This might be the hot open of night 2, to be honest.
Ooh, like follow this, guys.
Yep. And then I guarantee you, nobody the rest of the night will. They should do that. These women, on Raw especially, have consistently been outperforming the men in everything.
Yeah.
Or Becky and Lyra go on first.
All of them are just working at a different level.
They really are.
Even on Unreal, you know, Triple H gave so much praise to Rhea, saying like, you're not just one of the best women's wrestler, you're one of the best wrestlers.
Clip. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, like it's true. She's over.
And it's insane. It's insane how over she is. She's 28 years old. And you're that fucking over already. You've only been in the WWE since 2017, and you are the most over talent in the company.
Yeah.
By a large margin. Like even Cody said in one interview that she's outselling his merch.
Yeah. That's nuts. So between those three women, like some of the best just in the world in general. Because Io is loved and she's so good.
I think Io is the best women's wrestler in the world. Like from a professional wrestling standpoint, I think Io is the best women's wrestler in the world. In terms of just overall production and not production, overall just promotion and how they're, you know, character is. Rhea is by far, but
yeah. But EO wrestling.
That's why I didn't think EO should have lost the title. I wish Naomi would have cashed in on one of the other women, especially, you know, this weekend. Because, yeah, EO is the best women's wrestler. But to have that title on her just helps her remain there, just because the promo isn't quite there. And it's not her fault by any means. It's just that it's a language thing.
But the face point, that's like that's getting her over.
That's the most over taunt that's, you know, like since a fucking middle finger from Stone Cold, it seems, right? Like, or a people's eyebrow.
And that's almost her catchphrase in a sense, because she just really can't. So all she has to do is that, and people know, like, hey, cheer. Yeah.
I just, you know, I guess we'll see if EO can keep the momentum. I would imagine they teased it. I would imagine Rhea and EO are going to be a tag team against Kabuki Warriors. Because Asuka said that, you know, she kind of gave that that hint. Go hang out with your new best friend Rhea, and then they left.
Which is such a dirty seed to plant, and I love it. I'm there for it because the Kabuki Warriors were really good on Monday. And even their presentation was pretty heel coming out, just the way they acted.
Yep.
So shit, that'd be some great tag team matches.
Yeah, I guess the only thing too is then when Rhea and EO inevitably have match number 4 of their series or whatever. Neither of them at this point in their careers, I don't think, can be a heel again. I don't think fans will allow it. It wouldn't translate for EO.
No.
And unless Rhea brutally beats the hell out of, you know, the most baby face female on the roster, who at this point is probably Stephanie.
Yep.
I guess it's possible. You just have to make it believable, right?
Yeah. And I can see her still getting cheered for that.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so weird when someone's on that level.
Especially
you just don't know.
Incel men.
Yeah. like literally the Tongans and Fatu having to bodyguard Tiffany at the airport. Yeah. That was pathetic. It's like, leave them alone, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Although if I'm Tiffany, I'm just giving them part of my purse, and they can part of my my pay-per-view buy rate money, and this is what we're doing, is you're just walking me through the airport.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hell of a security team.
Seriously.
Like,
why wouldn't you? I guess Ludwig's on Raw. Anyway.
Yeah, which still blows my mind.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that quick. We've been going for a while here though, so not as long as I thought. We started late. Speaking of, we'll get back to the main attraction of the evening here, but I wanted to talk about this here. Let's go back to this screen. Courtesy of NoDQ.com. Brie Bella on her WWE status. I know my roadblock is the fact my husband is with the rival company. Is this the most tone-deaf bitch in the world?
Yeah. That's the reason, Brie, for sure.
Seriously, like, I don't know. Have you spoke to Buddy Murphy in backstage when you were watching your husband wrestle?
I don't. What is she missing?
personality, athleticism,
that too, yeah.
Or just missing that she's not, yeah.
And Daniel's not even on TV. Like, he came out in the last 6 months on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Once.
And showed up at CMLL once. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a threat, girl.
I forgot about this. But this is like, I'm not even going to read all this because she just sounds like an idiot. But it's like, it seems to be working quite well for Rhea Ripley. I don't know if you've noticed their Brie mode. What are you looking at there?
I'm reading the screen, your news screen.
Oh.
I'm just seeing. Yeah, to blame it on that is just ridiculous. Does it burn me out at times, or does it bum me out at times? Yes. I bet you it does bum you out, but you're not good. Nikki has the talent. Sadly.
Yeah, sadly, yeah.
Even her dive last time she came back outside of, like, she could have hurt herself badly. So
it's just, yeah. Anyways, I've kind of looked at that roadblock as, you know, they're uncomfortable. Shut up.
I could see Triple H reading that and being like, oh, good, she thinks it's because of that.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to tell her, like, it's because you suck. Oh.
Yeah.
Let her think that. Let her think that. Yeah,
I
that's
know
funny.
that there's more. I just can't think of them right now. Like, there has to be more that couples that are split between the two companies right now. There has to be.
Oh, yeah.
I just, for some reason, can't think of them. I know there is, but
it's so bad. Yeah, it's not an issue.
No. All right, back to SmackDown. We got not SmackDown. I hope to never watch SmackDown again based on how it's been. But I still do every Friday. John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Street fight. This is a street fight, by the way.
So, shenanigans.
So, first of all, is Cody running the blade or is John? Or is anybody?
If it happens, I'd have to say Cody, just so John doesn't ruin his beautiful face for movies.
So corny.
If he hits a nerve or something.
Collagen implants or something. Tighten this. Go get filler to get rid of the scar. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You want to get the story over? That's how you do the double turn. John, you run the blade and you run it like you did against JBL in that fucking I Quit match.
Yeah. Do it in your hairline.
Yeah, do it in your hairline. Fuck. Triple H used to do that when he had too many Band-Aids on his forehead. Remember in like 2004 when him and HBK were going at it forever, and they had like that series of 4 matches. There was Raw, and then there was an angle on Raw, and then there was the Rumble, and then there was WrestleMania. There was a point where Triple H had like 5 scabbed over blade nicks on his forehead.
Dude's just loving it.
And him and HBK, they would do that every match to get it over, right? They had to at that point when you've wrestled each other so many times. But I just thought that was funny.
That's true. It'd be funny to see Cena bleed. It's been a while.
I don't think. Well, they would have never done it in the PG era, so it would have had to have been that I Quit match against JBL.
Yeah.
Yeah, so John, run the blade, have Cody beat the living shit out of you, and run the blade, and then have the final boss come down for the save only to rock bottom you. That's how you get the double turnover.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not going to happen.
I like that idea. Make it exciting. Something's got to happen with that storyline, man. Especially with John.
Yeah, unless Cody beats him clean and John just... Well, no, it's a street fight. Something is happening.
Well, like, you almost have to think at this point they have to have a failsafe or like an eject button just for Cena to get out of this predicament where it's unwatchable almost.
Right, but if John loses now, then now you've killed the I'm going to take this title and ruin wrestling. Now it's dead.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you'd have to backtrack so much. Even Rock would have to actually show up and say, like, you were going to leave with this? No. I'm going to leave with this. Cody won it for me. I don't know, something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Cody won it for me, and
then Rock's champion. Yeah. Rock's then a 15-time or whatever he is, a 13-time champion. Yeah.
Oh. Him versus Cena just to finish out the year.
Would barf.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It's once in a lifetime that we've seen twice already.
Yeah. No, there has to be something weird that happens. Obviously not Travis Scott anymore, but somebody's got to come out.
You would think, but it's just so shitty of a storyline. And I guess the booking odds have John as the underdog. But if that's the case, like I said, now you've wasted half of his final year.
Yeah.
Everything he said is moot because he's not leaving with the title and he hasn't ruined wrestling and there's still half the year left. It's just so convoluted and poor and Dwayne's fault.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's fucking Dwayne's fault. So.
Oh yeah, he didn't get what he wanted with Cody, so he just... But do you think if Cena did lose, could he do the whole like poor me thing for the rest of the year? Or trying to like earn back the respect and I don't know, like I don't know where you go with it.
Yeah, it's just such an ugly stepchild of a storyline that the only way that it's savable is, I think, trying to do the double turn and having Cody flop. But then we have to deal with Rock on TV for the next, couple months.
Taking over Cody's aura, basically, just taking the whole life out of it.
And I think it's probably no secret that Triple H is tired of The Rock showing up.
You'd have to be.
And literally plans changing that often, ruining everything that Triple H is planning.
Yeah.
Or trying to plan, for that matter. Yeah.
It'd be so frustrating.
Anyways, on paper, the event, it looks good. I guess time will tell after the 15 hours of wrestling that we're going to watch this weekend.
Hey.
Whether or not Paul Levesque knows what he's doing here. So that is the show for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy SummerSlam this weekend. Hope you enjoy Unreal on Netflix. I'm going to watch episode 1 right now. have a whiskey.
Ooh.
And please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave hate mail.
Anything.
And
send me nudes. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, that too. Yeah, if your name's Blake Monroe, feel free. Send Blake Monroe can send to me, and
swipe right
to Bones, or maybe what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, Joaquin Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooah!
Hooah!
But yes, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next week for the SummerSlam review. It'll be a doozy.